Hey guys, so the first two parts you're going to make is I'll show you this one first. I'll just show you up close. I'm not actually going to pull the gun completely apart because otherwise I won't remember how to make it. But as long as it's to this length, I'll just count how many studs it has so you know how long it should be. So this is a 4 stud, 4 plus 2 plus 2, so 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 4. 16 studs, 18, 22 studs, so it should be 24 studs long. There's 2 of them. I'll show you how to make that one in a second. But as you can see, there should be a 4 stud long slide here, like a slidey bit, and then there should be a drop, and then these should be smooth for about 8 lengths, and then you have your smooths here, leaving this bit flat, and then a 4 length bit here without smooths, and this is about 2 lengths thick because there's 3 small base plates and then a normal piece. So you'll make this piece here, and then this one here is essentially exactly the same except for there. You can either do the same thing, but mine it's got like this bit to make it look like a slide lock. Doesn't actually work, but how you make that is, let me just pull it off for a second. That's just 2 base plates and a hinge piece on a 4 length. And you just connect that up there. Alright, so make another one of them. I don't care what piece you use as long as it fits within the shape, and no slide on that one though. So once you've got those 2 done, we're going to make this piece here. So this piece, essentially just a layer of smooth base plates with these bits for the side, with a 1x2 base plate, and then a 2x3, and then a 1x2 here. So it gives the illusion that it's built into there. And then you need these 2. You see there, you need 2 1x1s, a corner piece, as you can see, a 1x2, another 1x2, another 1x1, and a 1x1, and then that square bit is just a square, which is 2x2, with a base plate which is 2x2. And you should have that done. Next up is the hammer. Should be easy to tell. It's a Technic rod. You can change it as long as it fits within the gun and has the Technic bit, so you could just leave the hammer out. But this will actually help you remove the mag. I'll show you what I mean in the final assembly. That's just connected with 2 pins. You should have all these pieces done. And then now, this part is needed for the slide. So I'll just give you a look there. So this is 2 length and this is 4 length, 4 length, 4 length, leaving 4 length gap. This is 6 length, 4 length, 4 length, and a 4 length. So you actually need that. That's part of the main structure of the barrel, and it helps the slide. And then now I'm just going to show you this piece. This is very necessary. This is where the handle connects. That hole you need for the magazine to go through. So that is needed. So I'll show you how to assemble that in a second. Alright guys, so this piece here, what this is, you need to leave in this piece 1 gap, which is the size of the magazine, which is 4 studs long by 2 thick. So you need that in the base. So just have this bit here leaving this here, and you should see this piece, this extra long piece, this piece, this piece. You should be able to tell from there. And then on top of that, on the sides only, you need to leave this bit completely blank. so we can see there. And then on the sides you have smooth pieces all the way down to there, including there. And you need to leave this bit blank. And then through the center you need rough bits to help keep it stable. The same with underneath. So just an extra look so you know what you're doing. If not, just pause the video, screenshot on your iPad, or just pause it on your PC. So there you go. That's that piece done. Next up, I'll show you the magazine. Actually, no. I'll do the barrel slide, the top of the barrel up next. Hey guys, sorry about the sound in the background, just cooking something, but this is the slide. I've broken up to 4 easy pieces. But first up, we're going to make this. This will be underneath that and it'll cover the side of this. But you just need 2 inverted slope pieces, a 2x4 base plate, a smooth 2x2 base plate, and 2 1x2 bricks. Then you set that aside. This bit will be on top. Actually no, I won't make that bit first, I'll do this bit which is at the front already. So this is just a circular piece. Mine I've got like this because it looks cooler with the barrel break at the end. If not, just get a normal circular with a cross bit in the middle so you can put it on. And then it's got 2 flat pieces. And the side part of it, you've just got a 1x2. A 1x1 stud, a 2x4 base plate, and under here I've just got a smooth, you see that, I've pushed out the side, it's a smooth 2x2 base plate that holds, like, makes the gap look better, and then 2 2x2 base plates. Under that there is a cross piece here, if I can get my thumb to push this off. There's a cross piece here, which is 1x2, and there's a 1x2 there, a 2x2 base plate, another 2x2 base plate, and then a 2x4 base plate. And then you can set that aside with everything else. And then next up you're going to make this. This goes at the front. I've got it separate. You can like leave this bit off and connect it however you wish, but I've got it separate for the tutorial's sake. But you need a 2x4 length hanging out, so you can put these slope pieces without the studs on them, leaving the gap around the barrel. Then you need heaps of these slope pieces with base plates at the bottom to fill the gaps. Here where it's in line with that, where this starts, you need a 2x2 base plate. Then you need a 2x2, 4, 6, 8 piece, and stick it on top. Then that should be done. We'll just set that aside. This piece is going to be in contact with the slide, and these 2 pieces here are very necessary. So first you're just going to want a line of base plates, then on the very end leaving a 1x4 length piece there. See, there's like a gap. You put 2 1x2s here. They'll be part of the slide, stopping it from coming off. And once you've got your base plates, you let some of these slope pieces, so 4 of them on each side, a 3 length 2x3 there, a 1x2, and these pieces here are I'll actually pull them off and show you. Hang on one second. If you can see there, you need those pieces. They're very necessary. And you need heaps of them. You need to fill the gap here. Well, you don't need to, but it's a lot more stable. And then this piece here, put it over the top like that. pretty sure it's over the top like that, and then that should be done. And then you should have this piece here and this piece here. Wait, no guys, I've just done that wrong, hang on. So this piece here, you need to actually have overhanging by that much, so this piece goes over there, because that will stop the barrel from going further. And then you just fill the gap which is left behind with that. Then that's there, and then now I'll show you assembly. So this piece will be at the back of the barrel, this is the front. You just line up this, push that together, and that should be like that. Next up, this piece here. The orange bit should be facing to the top of the barrel. So we can rest the iPad down while I connect this. So I've just connected it up. And that should be connected like that. You will have a gap here. So get this smooth base plate. Let me just rest the iPad for a second. Oh, almost about to drop this iPad right now. Sorry guys for the bad camera work. Only one person here. Hope you can understand. But yeah, that should slide in like that. Should be thick enough to get in and stay in with gravity. Obviously you can push it out with your finger. But what that'll do is, if you see there, you line that up there. And that should line up in there and give the illusion that that bit's the same as the rest, but still allow you to have the barrel like that. And then this piece here will go here around the circular part of the barrel. Sorry guys, just connect it up. Doesn't want to go in right now. Alright, so that should be done. The leftover part should be like this. And then you rest that aside. Next up, I'm going to show the magazine, and following that will be the handle and then the final assembly. Hey guys, so this bit, it's actually going to be way too hard for me to pull all the bits apart. So I'm just going to show you this quickly. It's just like a nose cone bit for like a jet or something, and two of those circular bits, base plates. And you just need to leave 2x4 length hanging out, allowing for this to connect in. Unless of course you don't bother putting the bullet in, you can just plug this and just make this normal. But this is a whole bunch of these, and the studs should be, you can fill the gap with 3 length. I use heaps of these because it makes it look realistic, more than having to like sandwiching it together. So I'll just show you the length of this. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So it should be 16 lengths. If not, at the end you can always stick it in if it doesn't fit where it's supposed to. You can just extend the length of the magazine. Now once you've got that bit done, I'll just show you if you're planning on doing exactly how I have. Let's give you a better look at that now. I've just got a massive piece here holding it all together, and then that gives the effect that the bullets are all the way in the magazine. It's just like hanging out. You can always take the front one off and like move it down a bit so that bit's not being caught, but I prefer it like this. Looks a bit better for me. Now this bit is just like 1x4, and then it's got heaps of these, 3 on each side of these 1x1 stacked up. and then a smooth, or you can have a rough, whether you like it or not. A smooth 1x4, and then you'll have this hanging around there. Just going to put the camera down and assemble it quickly. Alright, so that should stop the magazine going any further into the gun. Of course, because there's going to be just a hole there, it will keep going and it will just drop out of the gun, and it won't really work as being an effective magazine. So you just rest that aside. Now this bit, I'm not actually going to pull this apart, so this, you guys are going to have to use your skill. I'll show you the basic trigger and everything though. This basic trigger is just a 2x2, a 1x2, sorry, and a 1x2 base plate stacked on, and then there's this 1x2 piece with a 2x2 hanging on the edge that holds it, so you can have things vertically hanging. I've just got heaps of these slope bits in the form of a trigger, so it adds that trigger feel to it. And then I've just got a smooth 1x2 and then a rough 1x2. Then the rest of the handle, guys, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to pull it completely apart, but you'll just have to make do, because it would take way too long to get this video out. But I'm going to show you this piece here. You'll need this because it's part of the barrel, but this is a 2x4, a 2x3 and a 2x4, a 2x2, sorry, stacked up with a sloped 2x3. And then I'll just show you this here up close. You need these bits to plug the hole. Show you that more. But this handle is pretty weak without the magazine in, but you can still hold it at least. So guys, once you've got that done, we'll head on to the final assembly of the gun. Alright guys, so here's the final assembly. I've got to show you how to assemble this bit first, but whether you like it on the right or left, just adjust this piece to your liking and then put this bit here. You should see there's going to be a gap when you go to put there. That's where the hammer will go. See this bit here? You just put that over the top. You can just pull those bits out, one of those that just dropped off if you feel like it. And then you should have these two pieces, and you connect that up like that. The reason this is hollow is because the magazine will be stored in there when the gun is slided open or closed. And then just do the same for both sides. Give it a firm push, and it should be held in place. And then just rest that over there. Now we're just going to assemble the barrel. So this piece here is the barrel cover. This piece here is part of the slide. If these bits are not in place, just look here to get them up to where they're supposed to be. But you should have left a gap. If not, just remove a piece to keep the gap there, and then firmly push that down so that's in place. Then next, when you get the slide it in over. If you see how that works, those pieces there should get caught and hold in place, allowing it to move. So then we get this piece here, leaving that gap because that's for the magazine, and then pushing the front first. Just make your way down, pressing firmly on all the areas, and you should see your first signs of the gun looking like a Desert Eagle from now. And there you go, the gun should look like that from the bottom. As you see, the magazine should fit like that, and it should end up stopping there because of your magazine stopper down the bottom here. But here's your handle here. you'll need this bit here to be attached right there. And when you see in here, you're going to attach this. All the pieces should line up, snap into place, and then your magazine should be able to fit. It should be stopped right where this smooth piece is here. Your slide, if you haven't screwed it up, should slide forward. That bit just came off, but no worries. This bit here is mostly just for look. If you left it out like I said so, yours wouldn't have that. But what I mean by the hammer helps the magazine, when you push that down, because the magazine goes to here, when you push that down, the magazine will pop out. It allows you to grip it better. So your gun should move back and forth. As you notice, there should be a gap allowing it. It should be six studs, sorry. Should be able to fully remove the magazine. Sight should line up. The barrel should be covered. There should be no gap there. And it should be all good. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm not sure what my next video will be, but you'll find out when it comes out, won't you? And I'll see you next time, guys.